Hey guys, Christy Shelton from foreverandafter.com bringing you the video today on how to say no and mean it. So if you're anything like me, you're a people pleaser and you have a really hard time saying no to people when they ask you to do things. I used to find myself overbooked, double, triple booked, and I would struggle to have time to sleep or really do any of the things that I really cared about because every time somebody invited me to do something or asked me to do something, I always felt obligated to say yes to them. So today I want to share with you guys some strategies on how you can really focus on the things that are meaningful that help you achieve your goals in your life without having to stress out about hurting somebody's feelings or disappointing somebody by saying no. So first of all, know that it's okay to say no to other people. Most of the time when people are asking you to do things, it's usually something that helps them with one of their goals or one of their things that they're trying to achieve. But you really have to ask yourself, is doing this task, is saying yes to this person going to get me any closer to my goals? Or is it going to help me stick with the boundaries and the goals and the aspirations that I have for my life? So a lot of times it has to do with timing. There are certain times that I can say yes to people because my schedule's not quite as hectic, and then there are other times that I unfortunately have to decline. And that was really hard for me up until about a year or two ago. Up until that point, I said yes to everything and my schedule was always packed. So there's actually a really great way that you can say no to people without hurting their feelings. So usually if somebody asks me to do something and I know that it's not something that's going to fit my schedule or really align with my priorities right now, I usually compliment them, hey, thank you for thinking of me for XYZ. I really appreciate the invitation. At this time, I can't do that because whatever your reason is. So a lot of the time right now, my reason is that I'm just so busy and that I need to spend focused time on my business and my marriage, and that I just don't have the extra time right now. If it's something that you're gonna have time later, like maybe this is just a busy week, you can always tell them, be sure to let me know, next week or next month if you still need help and I can help you. And then I usually close out thanking them and either change the subject or kind of excuse yourself from the conversation. Occasionally you get people that are super overbearing about it and they kind of almost make you feel guilty for saying no, because maybe they're still a yes person and they say yes to everybody and they just expect everybody else is going to. Those people, you just, repeat why you're saying no. I made a promise to myself that I was going to get more sleep, or I made a promise to my husband that I was going to focus on our marriage, or, I made a commitment to so-and-so that I was only going to take on one activity right now and I already have that booked. It's okay to have values and it's okay to have plans and goals and not say yes to everybody else. You don't have to keep putting yourself on the back burner. This is really hard for a lot of people because if you're like me, you don't like confrontation, but you don't really know how to kind of get around it. So know that you're not alone. You're not the only person in the world that feels obligated to say yes to everybody or to try to impress everybody or make everyone else happy. There's lots of us out there. And actually the first couple times you say no, it might be kind of awkward, but after you get in the hang of it and you really kind of think about how that's going to fit into your life, what's your life going to be like if you commit that hour a week or 2 hours a week or whatever it is that they're asking you for, look at it like time is money. We only get the same 24 hours in the day. And you really want to be careful about how you spend your time so that you're making the most of it and you're making the memories that count and that kind of thing. So hopefully this has helped you with another aspect of time management. I will catch you guys later. Thanks.